The team at Mill Ridge Farm has anxiously been awaiting their chance to show off the first crop of yearlings from Breeders' Cup champion Oscar Performance. We stopped in at Mill Ridge and took a look at a few yearlings heading for the Keeneland September Sale.
Oscar Performance was a brilliant racehorse, arguably Kitten's Joy's most brilliant racehorse. So Oscar was raised here on the farm for Mr. and Mrs. Ammerman. Showed good ability before joining Brian Lynch and breaking his maiden in Saratoga in kind of breathtaking fashion. He was a TDN Rising Star on that day. His win in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf was really something to marvel. He broke from the 13 hole, broke quickly, beat everyone to the turn, dictated a quick pace, and then accelerated down the stretch to really put a good group of horses away.
Oscar Performance by 4, Lancaster Bummer, Good Samaritan, Oscar Performance, bravo!
And he continued to be the best turf horse of his generation. He went on to win the Secretariat Stakes and the Belmont Derby, stretching out to 1.25 miles. And then as a 4-year-old, he was shortened back by Brian Lynch and set the world record at 1 mile, and then won the Woodbine Mile against another competitive field.
And it's Oscar Performance in front. Oscar Performance wins the poker by 1.5 lengths over Major Look.
Physically, he's a very imposing horse, especially for a turf horse. Oftentimes we don't think of them to be very physical. To stand into him, he's over 16-1 hands, and his balance, because he is so well proportioned, you have to really stand into him to see how big he is. The yearlings we've had on the farm and the foals we've had on the farm have all had great balance and really great presence of mind. They're confident horses. Physically, they have good balance. They're nice movers. We took 2 very nice fillies up to Saratoga for the select sale. Of the 2 that we sold, one brought $180,000 to Bo Bromagin, and she was an outstanding physical, and she just had such presence and such an athletic move to her that she really picked up momentum the longer people had to look at her. Going to September, there are 33 that are going to be for sale. I think it's an outstanding group representing a lot of top breeders.
We have hip 892 going to Keeneland September, book 2, session 4. And it's an Oscar Performance colt out of a mare named Sounds of the City, who's a half brother to Venetian Harbor. He's a really nice medium size and an unbelievable mover. You can see the Oscar Performance in him, but you can actually also see the mare too, and the half sister Venetian Harbor. They all kind of come together, and he's more than anything, he just looks really racy. But his walk is just smooth and powerful at the same time.
We have hip 801, an Oscar Performance filly out of Maya Princess. This filly in particular has always had a tremendous amount of presence about her. You'll notice how fluid she is as she moves. She's nice and correct. She's light on her feet, and she's always willing. I can't say enough the support the shareholders have given the stallion to really give him every chance to be successful. I think that the investment that America is making in turf racing attracts buyers to looking at him. I think the market is starting to adjust to looking for turf horses and wanting them. Oscar Performance is a great opportunity to take advantage of the shift into turf racing.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more content from the TDN.